we cannot imagine what it would be like to be personally watching Krishna's Leelas every day, year after year, and interacting with him. And when Krishna was living in Mathura and then Dwarka, like in Vrindavan, every person who was there was feeling an intimate connection with Krishna. During Rasa Leela, Krishna is making each gopi feel Krishna's only with me. And in Vrindavan, every cow, every calf, every bird, every flower, every leaf on the tree, what to speak of all the gopis and the gopas and the brahmins and everyone else, they're all feeling intimately loved by Krishna. They feel intimate attention from Krishna. Whether it's feeling the sambhog or the personal interactions with Krishna or in separation. And similarly, in Dwarka, everyone is feeling Krishna's personal love and care, whatever their particular role may be. Of course, we know Krishna was living in 16,108 palaces to live with 16,108 queens simultaneously, and each queen was thinking, Krishna's only in my palace. That is Krishna's power to love, to reciprocate love. And actually, it's not just the queens, it's everyone is feeling how Krishna cares about them so much. So Krishna did not want to subject the Yadu dynasty, all his beloved relatives, to his leaving the world. So he sent them back home, back to Godhead, the spiritual world, to greet him when he comes back. So instead of suffering the loss of him, they were going to rejoice reuniting with him. So actually the Vrishnis and the Bhojas were very, very fortunate. They received so much blessing, but in such an inconceivable way, to teach us an essential message of Vaishnava relationships. And however advanced we are, we have to be very careful. So King Parikshit is inquiring in today's verse. Krishna gave such a blessing to the Vrishnis and Bhojas. Just immediately go to the spiritual world. And it's described in this purport that not a single one of them even wanted to observe, or as we say in English, check out what the heavenly planets may be. And they were going right by it. It's like if you're on your way somewhere and there's some really beautiful, majestic, Taj Mahal or something, and you don't even look out the window because you're just so concerned with where you're going. They had no desire to see heavenly planets, even though they went right by them. They were just so eager to go back to be with Krishna and to serve Krishna. But Uddhava was told to stay in the material world and feel separation from Krishna. Because Krishna wanted Uddhava to speak to the great sages, Narayan Rishi and the other yogis in Badrikashram, about the topics Krishna instructed Uddhava, which is even beyond what Krishna spoke in Bhagavad Gita. So we have in the later cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam the Uddhava Gita, which is many, many chapters, almost an entire 11th canto of Krishna instructing Uddhava in the science of bhakti, which is like the postgraduate study of Bhagavad Gita. And in these purports, in these verses, Srila Prabhupada is citing from the Acharyas that the 4 slokas that Krishna spoke to Brahma at the very beginning of creation, the original guru of all gurus was instructing the original guru of our universe. Krishna's teaching Brahma. Very historical event. And these nutshell verses, the 4 verses from Srimad Bhagavatam, of course, they are explained very eloquently, that those same principles in the Bhagavad Gita. But Krishna's message, his Gita to Uddhava, was even deeper, beyond, and more intimately. Krishna entrusted this message to Uddhava, and he wanted to spread it in Badrikashram so that whatever he spoke, not only in the 11th canto we hear Krishna's message to Uddhava, but Sukadev Goswami is also hearing Uddhava's explanations of those teachings and Uddhava's realizations of those teachings that Krishna entrusted him. So much of what Sukadev Goswami is speaking to Maharaj Parikshit is interconnected with what Sukadev Goswami heard as far as Uddhava's teachings about Krishna. We know how Krishna sent Uddhava to Vrindavan from Mathura to give his message to all the Gopas and Gopis. And Uddhava, being disciple of Brihaspati, the guru of the demigods, vastly learned, a direct participant and observer of Krishna's life and teachings, and actually of all the Yadu dynasty, Vrishni dynasty, Bhoja dynasty, of everyone. Krishna considered him to be the highest, most qualified person to bring his message to the Brijvasis. And when he saw the love of the Vrindavan devotees, he prayed, he cried, he did tapasya to be a blade of grass near Govardhan, so that they could step upon him with their feet. And by getting the dust of the feet, he could serve them in such a humble way that association of being their humble servant he could follow in their footsteps. That's an interesting way of following in somebody's footsteps, is to be a blade of grass under their feet. That was his prayer. Uddhava, who was most learned in every way and was most advanced in bhakti, he doesn't want to even go back to Godhead. He wants to be under the dust of the lotus feet of the gopis and gopas of Vrindavan. this message, Krishna, is giving to the whole world. And Rupa Goswami describes when Uddhava returned to Mathura and described what he saw and what his realizations were. Then he understood that actually Krishna organized for him to go just so that he can go deeper into his love in the mood of the residents of Vrindavan. And putting all these things together, Krishna's instructions to him, Krishna's mercy upon him, Uddhava's own personal qualities, that is why Krishna wanted him to stay in the world and share what he was entrusted with.